Hey, welcome back to Annoy Guy Bicycles. Hey, I'm Justin the Guy, and we are talking about shop improvements. There's many things you can do in your shop, and a good solid workbench is one of those. Well, once I got this VEVOR workbench, it came pretty quick shipping, so that's a plus for sure. Second, it was packed pretty well. Unboxing it was pretty straightforward, and it didn't have a ton of million pieces, and as you see, the owner's manual is not really too thick, which is nice for somebody that doesn't have a lot of time. Basically, it has 6 steps. Well, besides unboxing it, you look at the parts, you'll have extra screws and so forth in most cases. Suggested to do this is on the ground, which is actually a little bit easier, so you're not dropping screws and parts on the floor that scoot across that, shop floor. Well, I found it easy just to open up the box on the floor and actually disassemble it from there. Therefore, you can protect the 1-inch thick wood top, which is actually in a pretty decent shape and actually is kind of pretty, so I don't want to scratch it up right out of the gate. Any case, starting with the actual side legs and screwing in the side bolts as well as the supporting trim. This is pretty straightforward. A Phillips screwdriver just did nicely. I used a drill to make it a little faster. Keep in mind though, you want to have a lower tension on that drill so you're not actually stripping that screw in the wood. So keep it light and polite and start off slow. This 48 by 20H wood top actually is really nice. It actually has a decent size, but not too big or too small. With a 1-inch thick wood, it does have some stout to it, so yeah, it's actually pretty decent. I was able to flush the top with my shop sink, so when I do actual work and do switchovers to right over to the other side, it's no adjustment on height. So I was really able to adjust that pretty well. Because the power strip, man, with all the electronic devices and drills and what have you and lights, it's nice to have that actual power strip. That power strip also has the USB plug-ins, so you got those little, microphone plug-in, light plug-in for your bikes. All with a 9-foot cable, you can actually get a pretty good distance on it, so your plug-in is not going to be too, well, inherent to add an actual extension cord. So hopefully you can get a good placement of that workbench. Well, it has a 2,000-pound capacity. Well, my chunky butt is not 2,000, but it's a couple hundred, so it holds my weight just fine, and it feels solid. It's not wiggly or jiggly at all. It actually supports my weight and anything I'll put on top of it, I'm sure. Well, that's my review of the 48-inch wood workshop bench from VEVOR. As you can see, you can hold my chubby butt, and actually it'll give a lot of extra room for me to do all the tedious little pieces of work that I do in my shop. Yeah, I'm a bike shop, so I have a lot of little parts to deal with and clean and what have you. And as you can see, close my shop sink, so my workflow will be more efficient.